When we first heard the knock on the door, when I got up and was headed downstairs, you could see some blue lights outside. And so that immediately kind of perks you up as to why is someone at our door knocking. The deputy that was at the door, I can remember her face. She was very calm. She just simply said, are you Mark Bradley? And I said, yes, ma'am. And she said, your zoo's on fire. We're stewards of the animals that are here. And it's our responsibility to ensure not only are they surviving and thriving, but that we're taking care of them. And so to hear that there's a fire in the zoo, not to humanize these animals at all, but they are somewhat family to us. If the buildings are going to burn, let them burn, but let the animals be okay. There were 7 fire trucks here, police cars everywhere, and the flames from this building were 100 feet high. It was just truly a surreal scene. Our first steps were to go and check the leopard enclosure, which was the next closest enclosure. It had been in flames. The leopards were moved to the back of the exhibit, and the firefighters had put the flames out. So we were able to shift those leopards into lockout areas to make sure that not only are they safe, but the first responders here were safe also. We have relocated some of the animals to some other facilities. The main portion of animals here at the zoo are still here. They now have electricity, and they really worked tirelessly to ensure that the rest of the zoo was spared.
They told me the zoo burned, and I thought the whole place burned, but then they told me that it was just the barn and gift shop, so there was a relief that it wasn't everything that burned. And all my friends texted me, people that hadn't talked to me in forever. It was just seeing how true people that really care about you ask and make sure that you're okay.
The area where we're standing right now is the entrance to the zoo. It is our staff building, supply barn. All the power lines come in here at these 2 buildings and then go underground throughout the whole zoo, as well as our gift shop and admissions area. This is where the adventure begins for every visitor that comes in here. This is where they walk through these doors and they can see God's creation. So many things that we utilize this time of year were in this barn. Not only are decorations or stage lighting for special events, but extra generators are in there, extension cords, the buckets that the keepers use, all their stainless steel, the kitchen where they prepare everything was in this barn. So we lost 4 commercial refrigerators, 4 commercial freezers, a large walk-in cooler. So, as we stand literally in the ashes of our business, it's a humbling moment. Sometimes as humans, we look and we're not sure what direction to go. And this is one of those moments where we just sit back and it's overwhelming. The amount of damage and destruction that's been done here. We don't usually ask for help from anybody, but this is a time when we are reaching out to our viewers, to our listeners, to our fans that love the zoo and love the mission. We are here to educate the folks about the animals that we share the planet with, the animals that have been created uniquely, individually, and have an important role in our ecosystems around the world. And so we are asking that if you have the ability this season, help us to rebuild. God has a vision sometimes that we can't see. God can see stuff sometimes things that we would never imagine. And so He has a plan for this, even though we can't see what that is. And so, if every person that watched this show could just give a little something, I think we could ultimately meet that goal and exceed it, even to get this building and this section of the zoo fixed back so that visitors can once again enjoy Creation Kingdom Zoo. We're asking that if you stand behind Creation Kingdom Zoo and you want to help us fulfill this mission, then help us out. Go to creationkingdomzoo.com, go to our donate button.